Hey, stop, Spade.
EA Sports.
Did anybody hear your ID? Because I did. But, let's see. Sports.
Welcome to Fayetteville, and whoop, pig Suez. The Arkansas Razorbacks are ready to take the field. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started.
Yeah, I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna do a little wordplay, but it's not the specific word. But
Damn, son. Why you say nothing? That's why we fixing. You can just
3 tight ends in the formation on first
you
and
can
10.
just talk to your opponent. And see, you ain't just saying anything. Sports, you gotta think about it.
Handoff to
I
the
didn't
single
know
running
which
back.
Sports, come on.
Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? In the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry up. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now facing a 3rd and long. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see.
okay, kick.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it's incomplete
Window.
despite some serious...
Man, look, I know y'all motherfucking Chargers, Hellcat, 11 motherfuckers know what the fuck I'm talking about, bro.
Well, they try to
Y'all
throw
put
fourth
me
there on
going
3rd down
PK.
on the
This
opening
nigga just
drive of the
saying,
game. They don't get
come
it,
on,
but
man.
let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only use it. Football on the return.
I'm sick.
And the
Because I
punt
already
team
know what
able
I'm
to
doing.
swing him to the
And I
ground.
could have just got you going.
Hey, this kickoff coverage team, they just get to the ball carrier. They are flying around. They're beating their blocks. And the ability to create a turnover on a special teams play like this, and that is massive. And that sets them up a great field position.
Odds send that offense back onto the field. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game day.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession of what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
Both said sometimes.
White They're going to attack through the air. Oh, he makes the catch. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. They've really performed at an elite level in conference.
All right, Lou, so
play,
explain this shit to
confidence
me.
as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like this.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Oregon delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way Michael James, Kenyon Barner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do it. The circle of life in college football.
Hey, bro, no way. No way. I thought I was the spy, bro. It was no way y'all didn't get my sports card.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. This crowd, full throat, spreading
Yeah, because you went talking.
and letting him know it's going to be a long day.
Oh.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this
You
team.
gotta
tackle.
time
It's
him, man.
tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability
Get
on
ready.
that.
I'm opening up spy.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
You got something to do with outer space.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. Last time these two got together, it was a tight one, Jesse.
Seems like every time these two teams play, the game just feels faster, right? Because it is a rivalry game. There's just a greater sense of urgency when we see these teams match up.
The fans feel it. They know it. There's so much to it. They think about it all year long. When you talk about the next game on the schedule, they're always looking forward to it.
He's loose.
I got some shit.
Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And the Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running.
Got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. Getting set for the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. On that play action fake, the action was the quarterback got clobbered after he faked the handoff.
It definitely didn't work. The fake is supposed to be the most important part of that, to try to get the guys to suck up just for a second. But you could tell the offensive line, they weren't.
All kinds of running room. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the 1st down.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
He leaves it with his back. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. On the option. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
That penalty's the last thing this defense needed. Now it's 2nd and 4. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. A 3rd and long coming up here. White wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Fires and picked off. Looking for more room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call to get the INT.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the...
And he's running That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. 1st down from the 43. They'll give it to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. They agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
They go to the ground. Discards a man. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
I think tackling is about effort most of the time. It's about how much passion, how much physicality you can bring to get your guy on the ground. Refuse not to get him on the ground. That's not a big back. You got to get that guy on the ground. You can't let him pick up an extra couple yards and stay ahead of the sticks.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Off play action. Feeling some heat. Takes a hit as he fires. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. like moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Even dating to the days when they ran the option, Arkansas has always been built around the ground game.
And it makes Jerry Jones happy, huh? Noted Arkansas fan, always talking about the Hogs, his Hogs. And this team is always built on that physicality, built on that toughness.
On the move. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll take it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. They want to run this quarterback. Breaks the tackle. He got enough for the 1st down before sliding, but they're on the field. It might be coming back. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Quarterback checking the play. White going to attack through the air. And he intercepts it. Going the other way, and he's got room. At the 20. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown LSU. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. White wants to throw it. What a snag by the defense. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off to the 26.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There's a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. He just never got started going forward. A huge loss of 8 on the play. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. UNLV is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Iowa State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wants to pass it. Fires to the big fella. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
There is no reason they should have went
Now
that
they
long.
can really go for it on 1st and 10.
Y'all don't fucking listen, bro. That man clearly said it's split into 2 before it goes
So
down
the decision has been made
in the first round.
the penalty. Shoved back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. White going to attack through the air. Keeps looking downfield. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And you knew he was going to take a step back because you can't throw the ball for over 80% a season. Like, that's ridiculous. Last week he was on fire, but this week, man, he's freezing cold. And he's got to find something to get this offense going. But right now, just off target. Somebody needs to step up, make the play, and maybe get a spark for this offense.
Maybe a lot of fire.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. And he's got his man along the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. And the Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line.
These kind of sucks. Like, you can explain it different ways. Like, there's if you're this is kind of like
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half.
Stay down.
The give to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. He wants to pass it on second down. Blasted as he lets it go. And that pass picked off. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. And the Razorbacks will line up to kick off and start the second half. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We'll dive into the playbook here on offense. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football,
how was your face looking when you found out she was cooked, man?
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over.
If
They
this
hadn't
was a
shot
lighter,
themselves
right?
in the end. So ball
We don't
security,
got it.
that is at a premium as this game goes on.
Now on first down from the 30. Here's the play fake. Now to throw. On the move, he fires. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays. LSU has had guy after guy after guy that you can name that can do that, and they might just have another.
Looking for a man. It's Holstein. And they're on him in a heartbeat, and down he goes.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. You got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack, though.
First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. Looking to throw on second down. Makes the grab. It's Durham. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Just about any LSU offense will make you hold your breath when they play pitch and catch.
Yeah, just such elite playmakers usually, just such speed. And listen, when you're a defense, speed kills. And LSU, no matter who plays quarterback, they always got dudes that can fly out wide that absolutely scare.
And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
You like to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They pick up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
And plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Caught in the backfield, it's Durham.
I've been looking at something to see if we get one.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
We all want to push the ball down the field, down the field, down the field. But when you can dump it off to
Cause look,
it's still
I said some. I just said fire,
makes you look like a
and
really
then you went straight to what you had was them winning
Here
fire, and
comes
then you
this
was, okay, I got that
home
too.
run as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. Third down and inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
Unleash pushes one deep. He makes the catch.
Get ready to hit ready again. I just sent some invites, but if they don't join, I'm gonna just make it back settle.
Touchdown LSU! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
My word. Yes.
He'll call for the fair catch here. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my bet.
And that pass is intercepted.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job by the defense closing it off and making the interception.
The offense starts with a short field. They're looking for an advantage to the right. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Defense might bring the house here. They'll keep it on the ground. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Using the quick game. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run.
On 3rd down, offenses have their plays. What they like is 3rd and short. They like 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down for the game.
Give to the running back. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Touchdown, Tigers! And the punishment has been extended. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff.
Yeah, so I actually did not have kickoff. I do have
offense set on
Bird,
1st down.
But
receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment.
It was 2-2 at that point. So
off play action on 1st down. Under heavy pressure lets it fly. And that is his fifth
Three.
interception, a nightmare he is not waking up
He did
from.
not understand the Bill
Never really
Cosby.
got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. They got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Quick handoff.
Just pissed me off. Starting with Folk. Hey, you pissed me off because all I did was repeat what everybody else said because I'm playing the game. I looked at 5. She said Bill Cosby. I forgot what 6 said. And I repeated 7 because he said something about the top. All I said it was edible because that's very vague. Then I'm playing the other yard.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Defensive coordinator
Cooking
showing
them,
heat
man.
before the snap.
Cooking.
Dropping back, it's Holstein. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line.
Freeze them.
Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the stomping has commenced.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns.
Nah, because you described it like putting you like with a solid.
Yeah, Till, that's what I was thinking. He was the guy for cooking.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he got up out of there.
Yeah, his ass just quit.
He ain't even quit, like he pulled the plug.
Yeah, he pulled the plug.
I don't know how I let him beat, bruh.